Introducing the Sharkangaroo, a reverse joint build that excels at jumping away from opponents and raining down lasers upon them. The VP66LH laser handgun is a very accurate weapon that boasts some pretty amazing damage. Combining these with laser drones, they're known for just melting overloaded enemy ACs due to their massive directed damage, and you have yourself a very spooky PvP build. Now, if you enjoyed my commentary, I am live Sunday through Friday at 10 AM CST over on Twitch. Enjoy the duels and have a wonderful day. Alright gamers, we're here with a dual Zimmerman build that we are fighting. Look, they actually have a double triple chainsaw on the back. That's very dangerous. We'll have to watch out for that. Now, I'm still sick. My throat still hurts pretty dang badly, but you know, I am here giving y'all content because you know, y'all do deserve it. Y'all are wonderful people. The Sharkangaroo, dude, this is such a goofy build, honestly. Like, we had Twitch chat has some very funny ideas when it comes to naming. Anyway, so this build was kind of designed to fight against dual Zims. Like, we can kind of just, you know, back the heck away from them, kind of just hold S gaming real quick. And if we get too much ACS overload, we can just start assault boosting away. You can see the jittery hand movements as usual. Yeah, see, look, we are actually winning this battle pretty easily, like, bidding with this war of attrition. They put on pulse armor, and look at that, they are stunned because of our laser drones coming in clutch there, good lord. It took a billion damage because of the chainsaw. I mean, it happens, it's a chainsaw. Double Trouble is just kind of insane. I feel like if they're running Power Bunker, the build would just be straight up better, though. Like, Power Bunker, it's such a weird choice between Power Bunker and Chainsaw, because Chainsaw does more damage, but sometimes you just fall out of it. You also have way more time to just, like, you know, react to it and start pulse armoring or assault armoring. It's such a wacky thing to run. I feel like Chainsaw is better when you're using it for that shield. And see, we're backing away here a little bit because they got a little bit too close to comfort. And what my opponent should be doing here is assault boosting towards me. Thankfully, they're not doing that, because they don't really know what they're doing with the dual Zims. Which, like, dual Zims are terrifying and they're extremely easy. They have a very low skill floor. You kind of just, you know, assault boost towards your opponent and press the button. It's kind of ridiculous. Or you can even just shoot the button, honestly. Like L1 R2, baby. It's like L2 R2, baby. It's not hard. But thankfully this guy doesn't seem super smart with them. Doesn't seem super... That might be new, you never know. Maybe new to the video game. But we are taking down the dual Zim pretty dang easily. No, we got staggered. There we go. And that is game. Look at that. God damn. Dual Zims are annoying, but thankfully this build can handle them pretty dang easily. Just holding ass against dual Zim is really, really strong. There's somebody running a weird combination of weapons. I believe that's... I don't even know what's on the right shoulder, I'll be honest with you. But Plasma Thrower is terrifying. That is a very scary weapon. I honestly think the Plasma Thrower and Zim is better than dual Zims. It's kind of wild. Or at least, like, have dual Zims and then have a Plasma Thrower on the back. Like, I might make a whole video. I mean, I already made multiple videos of Plasma Thrower. I fucking love that weapon. That weapon's insane. Like, good lord. I think it's even usable on bipeds, not gonna lie. It's such a strong weapon. Plasma Thrower goes crazy. You know, I think it might be one of, if not my favorite weapons in the entire game. It's just so strong. I mean, look at that. Look how much damage we just took from there. And the single stun needle. Even one stun needle just does so much damage to us. So here, this is one of the first games I played on this build. I didn't really know exactly how to deal with the insane amount of pressure that Zim Pulse Plasma Thrower is putting on me. Especially on a quad where they have so much stability. That's kind of insane. His big issue with their reverse joints is that they have no attitude stability. Like, yeah, you're really fast, but man, you just cannot take damage or you get staggered pretty dang quickly. It's kind of sad, honestly. Let's see there, that should be game for us. Yep. Plasma Thrower hurts, man. It really does. So here I'm thinking to myself, like, how do I combat this? How do I deal with this? And check out my strategy here. I'm pretty proud of this. It's a little thing I like to call being a coward, where you just like send out your laser drones and then just run. Because you know what? It works against hyper aggressive builds like this. You can just kind of hold S and then just like run away. Because the pistols give you so much, like, they have so much accuracy. You can do exactly what you're doing now, just like kiting them around, just like not really caring about the fact that they have Zimmerman Pulse Plasma Thrower. See him as pulse boosting away, or assault boosting away right there. Almost said pulse boosting. That's not a thing at all. But just look at me go. It's good luck catching me. The Buizel is just insane. If you haven't been playing with the Buizel like booster, there's a reason why a lot of tournament players swear by it. It is just assault boosting so broken in this game, man. You have to be fast. You just have to be. Or you're gonna be stuck like this guy, where you're just like, you just can't catch me. Like, I'm just, sorry, bud. Good luck. I honestly really hope they nerf assault boost in some way. It's just so strong. But that's why missile bots are such a problem. You can just kind of assault boost away from people and be fine. And which, if like they're running Weasel, you kind of have to win Weasel too. So that way you can also, you know, catch up to them. But then at that point, you're the same fucking speed. So it's like they have a ton of range because they're running missiles. And you, if you're running something like Melee or Dual Zim, something like that, you're trying to catch them. It's like, good fucking luck, buddy. Assault Boost should, like, instead of giving you, like, defensive power, it should honestly make you take more damage, I'd say. Use it as only a movement tool and not also a defensive tool. It's just, like, a Swiss Army knife, almost. Let me know what you think about it in the comments, because, like, that's an interesting idea for me. It's just, like, it's just really, really strong. Like, it's almost over-centralizing in a way. Because, like, look, they just can't do anything about this. Like, I'm just faster than them. Bye. Now, imagine if I was on quad legs. Like, good lord. That sounds like a nightmare to play against. Anyway, here, speaking of... Well, not speaking of nightmare, but speaking of fun to play against, look at this. That's my boy Pax. Pax is a very good person. I very much enjoy having them in my fight clubs. It's like that. The first few ones were not in my fight clubs, so this one is a fight club fight. Pax Pax hits up my fight clubs every so often. They're very cool, dude. They're running double ducats, which is a really scary build. Like, look how much ability damage they have on me already. And look, I'm already stunned, and there comes the Laser Dagger, and ouch, that hurts a lot. And there's the Assault Armor. Thankfully, I was, oh no, I actually forgot to put on my expansion. This is the first, round. This is the first game I played with this build, and I forgot to put on a fucking expansion on it, which is big fucking sad. I hate when that happens. I honestly need to just have Pulse Armor as, like, a baseline when I do, like, my, my new builds, because Pulse Armor is just so gosh darn good. It's weird. On more, like, defensive builds, on more aggressive builds, you definitely want Assault Armor, but for more defensive builds like this one right here, you want to run Pulse Armor 1000%. But there is merits to both. I mean, Pulse Armor is just really good at just popping and then just being extremely aggressive and not giving a fuck about what your opponent's doing. Sorry for like the slurred words and stuff like that. I am still sick, sadly, but you know, I'm trying to give you all content, trying to have fun. I want to make a pretty big video soon, so keep an eye out for that. That was extremely fortunate on my end. They overloaded me the second they went behind that wall there. And I missed the kick, sadly. I don't know why. I'm so much worse with the reverse joint kicks. Even though reverse joint kicks are, like, way better, I'm just straight up worse with them. Yeah, thankfully, they did the charge version of that. They're still doing a lot of damage to me, good lord. And I immediately sent my drones into the wall there. Yeah, I didn't really understand how to play the build yet by this point, I'll be honest with you, gamers. But you know what? I think it's a fun build. I enjoy it a lot. It's also just a fun shark theme, you know? Sharks are cool. They, like, eat seals and shit, as far as I know. I think they do. Do sharks eat seals? I'm genuinely curious now. I might have to look this up after the video. But I believe sharks do eat seals. Because I heard that, like, sharks, they eat humans because they mistake them for seals or something like that. It's very, very strange. Anyway, back into the match. I'm getting distracted. I'm getting ADHD brain here. Oh my god. It's just, it's hard to, like... There's a lot of balance that they need to do with this game, I feel like. Because, like, I'm running the tankiest reverse joint build that I could run, and I'm still getting staggered almost immediately. It's kind of crazy. Like, reverse joints have no attitude stability. And honestly, I'd be kind of down for them to just take stagger out of the game completely. Like, what do y'all think about that? It's like, I feel like stagger as a mechanic just doesn't work so well. But then if you did that, you'd have things like Chainsaw, which would be actually just unusable. Like, Chainsaw and Paw Bunker, like, you would never be able to hit them, like, ever. Because the whole point of them is, like, you know, as a stagger punish. It's like ACS Overload, it just seems so over-centralizing. That's why you basically only see, like, quads in tournaments. Quads and tank treads. Though, recently quad, like, more, like, hyper-fast kite builds have been picking up in popularity, which is kind of neat. But that's because, you know, people just realize how amazing Assault Boost is. Down there's the pop-off. God, I'm such a fucking nerd. I'm such a nerd. Another dual ducket build. This is actually against Sasha Stronghold, who's a very strong player. I get it. Stronghold, strong player. That's funny. I'm all over the place this video. Good lord. I'm sorry about that. I'm in a goofy-ass mood. I'll be real. It's been a long day. I did a pretty long stream, and I've just been, like, you know, burnt out. Not burnt out, but, like, burnt out just, like to the point of just being tired. You know what I mean? Not that I don't want to play the game anymore. It's more that I just don't want to, like... It's hard to focus so much on content for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not in the groove of things yet. My workflow is just not there yet. Anyway, after the match, like, they're just doing a ton of damage to me. And another laser dagger, too. Like, I didn't realize that these two builds are so similar before I started sitting down recording this. Like, I didn't realize that, that Pax's and Sasha's build were pretty dang similar. Honestly, I kind of like the Cold Quillets better for this kind of build that Sasha's running, I'll be honest with you. The Cold Quillets are just so gosh darn nice. But as you can see, I am backing the fuck up here, and I am gone. Good night. Now, I know it looks bad that I've lost, you know, a few times, but these are also just really good players. Like, Pax and Sasha are just very strong when it comes to the video game. These aren't just, like, arena randos like the ones before, with the Zimmerman and the Plasma Thrower guy. The Dual Zims and the Plasma Thrower guy. Like, these are, like, actual people in the community who are playing the game a lot and, you know, good at it. So we'll see what happens here. I mean, again, this is what I have to do with this build. You have to just assault boost away and then keep going. And you can also just jump. Like, see, all those shots are missing me. All those Huxley shots. Dude, the Huxley is seeing a huge resurgence recently. Like, people are really, really liking the Huxley. Just it does so much ACS overload. It's kind of insane. This is a very, very strong back shirt weapon. If you don't know what to run on your build, like, run Laser Drone or Huxley. That's kind of how I feel about it. It's like, if you're like, well, I don't really need, you know, an Earshot or a Songbird or anything like that, you just go crazy with the Huxley. I really like the Huxley. I think Huxley might be my favorite shoulder weapon. It's just so cute, dude. It's an adorable weapon, and it does so much damage. Like, it's just... It is the perfect combination of funny and also really good. You know what I mean? There are weapons out there that are, like, just really good, but they're kind of boring. Like, I feel like the Stun Needle is just boring. Like, it's just a big fuck-off cannon. You know what I mean? Like, the Earshot is just a big fuck-off cannon. Where the Huxley is, like, it's a little drone that you deploy. And I think that's adorable and very fun. Laser drones are also just very interesting. I mean, look at that. They are drones that circle your opponent and rain down lasers on them. That's so fucking cool. Oh, speaking of which, I learned something interesting while making this build. The laser drone damage, and I knew this for a while, but I just want to say this now. The laser drone damage does not actually matter. Like, your generator damage doesn't really matter. Your energy firearm spec, I mean. Doesn't matter for the drones, which is really interesting, honestly. It doesn't matter for the orbits, but it matters for stuff like the cannons on your back. Which is really wacky to me. Like, why is that a thing? Like, why not the laser drones and the laser orbits and the laser turrets? Like, those are lasers, you know? Like, why is that not the case? But, you know. It's just From Software being From Software. It happens. And that is it. That is game with Sasha. Gosh darn it, man. And then we have one more game for you. We got Zimmerman Lance. This is... I fucking love this setup. This setup's so fun. I wish Lance was more consistent. Honestly, I feel like... Lance is just so hard to make work as an opener instead of a finisher. Like, when you get a stagger off, then yeah, go for the Lance. Like, obliterate them. Like, it's really fun. But trying to actually just hit your opponent just raw in neutral with the Lance, it's just way too difficult. But then again, I'm kind of happy it's like that, because imagine if Lance was, like, too consistent, and then all of a sudden, like, you just get into lancing range, and you're taking 1 billion damage, and you're instantly staggered, and then, ooh, what do they have in the back pocket? It's a power bunker, and now you're dead. After one interaction. It's like... it's like, yeah, that wouldn't be very fun to fight against. So Lance just feels... It feels very skill-based, but it feels like... It feels like it's not consistently skill-based. Does that make sense? It's like if I'm running a Lance, I will do the exact same attack in the exact same addition. At least it'll feel like it. And it'll just whiff for no reason. Or like they'll just fall out of it. It has the same issue with like Chainsaw, in my opinion, where you just fall out of it sometimes. And also Twin Blade has the same issue. God, man, there's so many, like, weird inconsistencies with this game. Like, I love the game to death, but, man, they gotta work on it. I really hope From Software takes their time with the For Answer version of this game, or, like, the Armored Core 6 2, or whatever the heck we're gonna get. Because they've deconfirmed DLC, but they have confirmed that we're getting, like, an Armored Core For Answer style game, or Armored Core Verdict Day. So hopefully they take their time. Hopefully it's a bit. You gotta be kidding me. Soy Boy 4910, thanks for the follow, dude. Like, as I'm recording this, that jump scared the hell out of me. That's awesome. Shouts out to that guy. Anyway. Oh, sure, I lied. I have one more build for you. I have one more fight for you. I'm stupid. Anyway, I hope they take their time with it. I hope we get it maybe like 2 years, maybe something like that. But in the meantime, just update the game. Like, honestly, I would be so happy waiting another, like, 2-3 years for Armored Core 6 Verdict Day or Armored Core 6 For Answer. If they're just like every few months we got a new gun. You know what I mean? Like every few months it's like, hey, we came up with a new short weapon for you, or hey, here's a new map for PvP, or hey, here's like another, like a third quad leg. This one's like light and really fun to play with. You know what I mean? Because now we have like heavy quad leg and heavier quad leg, which is kind of silly to me. God, I am melting this person. I should have put this earlier in the video. God damn. They got obliterated. What the fuck? Whatever. No wonder I thought there's another person trick proof. What is going on? 2 followers and just what the fuck? Speaking of which, thanks for all the support recently, guys. It's been actually just overwhelming. How many people have showed up on the Twitch and how many people have showed up on the YouTube. I've gotten a lot of really nice comments, which has been fantastic. I've also gotten a few weird comments. Like, there was one on the stun gun video that was like, people like him is why things get nerfed. It's like, yeah, bud. It's if it's broken, it should get nerfed. I mean, yeah. Oh my god. The internet's a weird place sometimes. It's like, why would you make a video talking about dual Zimmermans? Now they're gonna nerf dual Zimmermans. It's like, yeah, I hope so. It's like, I'd like that to happen, please. Oh, the kick to finish it. What a fantastic way to end the video. God dang. Anyway, you all have a wonderful day. I've been Hutassa. Hopefully you've enjoyed my ranting and raving and my ADHDism. Y'all have a wonderful day.